What's up there, bastards? My name is Dell, and we're back. That's right, there it is right there. You're watching Drinkin Yakkin right here on YouTube.com/DFH Studios. I'm in my throne, my new chair, and I do miss my lady. It's just not the same without her. We had a couple of shows where, well, actually more than a couple, but we did a few shows together, and I miss you, my darling. Shannon, cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the show tonight. Here we go. Ooh, ah. There you go. Woo! What am I going to talk about? No idea. That's how I always do the show. I never really bring anything to the plate, and I always put in a lot of headroom, and I always don't realize that until after. Oh, wow, we've got a comment already. Super duper. We've got a few viewers, too. Right on. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the show. Oh, these are some new folks that are joining the party. We've got a Grant here. He says, "Where the fuck are you? Walker's K told me about you." Okay, well, that might explain it. All right. Thank you, Walker's K, for announcing that I was doing a show. We've also got a Helga here. She says, "Gary from Walker's K told me about you." Wow, he must have been promoting for me. Gary, you are the man, and Walker's K is the shit. They are awesome band, very awesome band. I actually did an interview with them a good while back, and if you guys ever want to check that out, that's under my old show, the Del Morgado Show Unleashed, and you guys can check that out, which I've actually noticed there's been a few comments on there the past few days. So welcome to the show, and of course Eric, our 5-star supporter. Hold on. Let me show you. Okay, wait. 5-star supporter. Here we go. I'm grabbing that right now. Boom! There we go. 5-star supporter, the man, the legend, Mr. Eric Irier. Thank you so much for being our 5-star supporter, and let me kick in the banner ads right there as well. Wow, I didn't think I had anything going on tonight, but thank you everybody for tuning in. Yes, so there we go. Let me just clear that out for now. I did mention the man, so thank you to Eric for watching. Thank you, Helga, and thank you, Grant, for watching as well. I'm glad that Gary actually advertised for me. That's very cool of him. And Walker's K, unbelievable. And because you guys are watching, I would be more than happy to play a Walker's K song for you. And that is the one that I think is still #1 in South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Gary's going to be watching the show tonight, but if he does, he can correct me. Helga says you are late. Yes, I am, actually. Last week, I had some problems, and I actually had food poisoning last week. So this week, I was actually thinking to myself, let me try the same food that I had last week, and that was bananas. So I threw out the bananas I had last week because I thought that I had problems, and I went out, I bought a fresh batch of bananas today, tried them out again, and apparently they were giving me the same trouble. So I don't know what's going on with the bananas, but I definitely have some stomach aches right now, and I am like, thank God for the beer, because if I didn't have the beer, I wouldn't be burping. So cheers. Cheers for beers. I was actually on the shitter. That's why I started late. So I apologize for my tardiness. I always start the show at 9 o'clock on Saturdays and Tuesdays. And if you do want to catch me on the normal times, that is exactly where you'll find me. And you'll find me right here on DFH Studios on YouTube. So actually here, I'll just pop that up real quick as well. And that's it. That's where you are. Right there. Thank you for joining in. Helga says, I saw that interview, very funny. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. And Helga also says, what brand beer are you drinking? Oh, well, my awesome lady was cool enough to leave me some Budweisers, so I don't normally advertise, but there you go. So she had bought a bunch of Budweiser. I know it looks flat, only because it's been sitting in there for a while. I was ready to start the show at 9, and then it kind of hit me, so I had to rush off to the bathroom. So yeah, if anything, what I'll do is I'll get a fresh one once I can play a song I normally do depending on how the show's going. Tonight I really don't have much to talk about. I'm just here to kind of shoot the shit, and hopefully y'all can join in and have some fun with me, and we can talk. That's the best part. I love communication. I love to talk to all the people. Hope you enjoyed the interview. I know that Gary was actually, when we did that interview initially, he really wanted me to be more of a professional looking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a professional interviewer, if you will. Normally I go off the cuff. I normally don't have any questions in my brain, so they all came, right there and then. I normally don't go in with a script. And the best part about that is you get sometimes the best reactions, and also you get real answers. And I also do that because of the fact that I don't want the band to know what the hell's coming, But, I mean, if you look at some of my other interviews from the past, we were just kind of shooting the shit. But when we set it up for that particular show, Gary was the one who was asking me to set it up like a back and forth sort of thing. So I was sort of like, okay, no problem. The other interviews I had done, I actually sat in with the band, and it was like one big shot. So, yeah. Just to give you a little background on that, just so you know. Eric says, disagreeing with food is never a good thing. It always manages to win the argument. Yes. Well, at least I didn't vomit. Last week, oh my God, like it was rough. Like Shannon and I, we'd had, I guess you could call it a late lunch. It was like 3 o'clock when we ate. Normally what I do is I'll have a nice decent meal, which we had like, when was it? Yeah, it was like I call it a McBreakfast sandwich. So what I do is I put eggs, and then I put a whole bunch of different processed meats, and but she had the same thing, so we both had that. And then for dessert, I know this is going to sound really crazy, but for dessert, what I like to do is I like to get bananas, and I like to put a little, like, not Nutella, but it's the no-name brand, because Nutella's too fucking expensive. So I get the no-name brand, and I spread that on the banana, and it's kind of like a fondue or whatever. So that's normally what I do. So last week, I tried it. This is like 3 o'clock. I know there's nothing wrong with that no-name Nutella because I actually tried it the other night. I'd thrown out the bananas from last week, and I was like, all right, let me try the Nutella on its own and see what happens. So I went and I tried the Nutella. I put it on bread, the no-name brand. I put it, and I had a nice big amount. Like, I was very generous to see what would happen, and that was all I ate. I was like, let me see what's happening here. So I decided to do that, and this was actually 2 days ago. No problems whatsoever. Today I get the bananas. I do it again with the bananas. Boom. And I've been doing this with the bananas for a while, so it's not like something I just started doing. So I've been doing this for months. Like, I know it's kind of a weird dessert, but I like it. It's tasty. So I did it today. I didn't vomit, thank God, but I did have some serious stomach trouble. And I go to the bathroom, and luckily, it, kind of worked itself out. Amanda says, Dell! Hey, Amanda, how's it going? Jason writes in, oh my God, this is a new viewer as well. Wow, I guess when Gary advertises, he don't mess around. Thank you, Gary, I appreciate it. Thank you, Walker's K. Jason says, listening from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, Walker's K was talking about you on 2 radio shows this week. Holy shit. And I was listening. Thought I would check you out. Where's the humor? Only kidding. Ha! Ha! You funny bastard. Wow, you know what? Cheers to Walker's K. Thank you, Gary. Much appreciated, sir. And he says, don't shit your pants. No, I'm good. When it came out, it came out. At least I didn't vomit, because last week, oh my God, it was brutal. First time in years that I vomited, and it was not pleasant. But, yeah, and I was actually like, what had happened was last week I had this stomach pain, like right there. You know when you get your muscles tensing up? It was tense, like completely tense, like right around this area. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I was standing there, and I was freaking out. And I go to Shannon, because she had eaten the same thing I'd eaten, except for the bananas and the chocolate. So I go out, I shout out to Shannon. I'm like, Shannon, you okay in there? Because I was dying in the bathroom. And she's sitting on the couch, no problem whatsoever. I'm like, because like I said, we had the same food. So no problem. And I was worried more about her than I was about me. I could have died last week. But I'm okay, so it's all good. So Jason also says, you should be eating salads for dessert. Right. I'm not a salad guy. Well, I will occasionally, but not all the time. Jason says, it wasn't the food. Could it have been bad pussy? Maybe. I didn't eat any of that pussy, but, you know, that night we didn't, you know, we didn't have that much fun, but, you know. No, it's definitely not bad pussy. I've never had problems from pussy. I do want to send out a big thank you to Gary. So because we've got all these Walker K fans here, Walker's K fans here, what I'll do, because I'm already almost ready for a refill, I can play their latest and greatest, their number one hit. Right now, I don't know if it's still number one in South Africa, but I don't think the charts knock out songs that quickly. I'm assuming they're still number one. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can easily play that for you. I love Walker's K. I've known Gary for many, many years. He and I used to work together on Reality Radio 101, which is his radio station, realityradio101.com, so you guys can go check that out. You won't be disappointed. Great tunes, and they've got great shows as well. I used to do a show called the Del Morgado Show many years ago on realityradio101.com, and then I sort of stopped doing it due to financial trouble, and then now I decided to start up with Drinkin Yakkin, which started back in 2013, I think was the year that we started doing this, and now it's a completely different concept, and now it's a little bit more normal friendly. No, that doesn't make any sense. But ladies and gentlemen, normally what I do is I do movie reviews, I chat about nonsense. You're not really going to get too much information from this show. Usually on Tuesdays I'll do my movie reviews, and that's Tuesdays at 9 right here on DFH Studios. So if you guys ever want to come back and check it out, feel free to. I really appreciate the comments. Keep them coming, guys. I love comments, and that's usually how the show continues, because I like to communicate with people. You know, I love to make this an interactive show as much as possible, and I generally get a lot of friends who tune in, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and feel free to like and subscribe. If you guys like what you see, subscribe, and you can check it out every month or every Tuesdays and Saturdays right here. And also, we have another show on Sunday nights, which is Amanda. She is watching as well. Amanda Thomas does a show on Sunday at 10 on Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin. I used to do all my shows on Facebook.com, but what happened was, I'm not going to lie, YouTube, I became monetized. Or, as my friend likes to say, monetized. I prefer monetized because that's just the way it's spelled. If you look at it, you know, it looks like monetized. And then he says monetized. I'm like, oh, okay, where's the I in there? There should be an I in there. Anyway, so that's Captain Foley. He's one of our subscribers, and he's also a donator as well. If you guys would like to donate, feel free. Let me pop that up. I'm sure you guys probably saw that on the screen. Actually, there it is right there. Donate to DFH Studios at hotmail.com through PayPal if you guys like what you see. Or you can make a super chat. We've got things here called super chats, where if you like, again, what you see and you want to support the show, you can donate directly and do a super chat. But I think PayPal is probably better, because this way you can skip the middleman. It goes directly to DFH Studios, and you support immediately. So, Eric says, just remember to mute the mic. Yes! I will absolutely mute the mic, for sure. And Amanda says, that's me! So there you go. Tomorrow night at 10, ladies and gentlemen, you can tune in and watch Amanda on Facebook. Like I said, what happened was I was struggling for a long time to try to get monetization here on YouTube. So as soon as I got that, I decided, well, you know what? Facebook is not offering any sort of income, so I might as well switch over, go back to YouTube, and see what happens. And I've been doing my show here on YouTube ever since. And the best part about doing it here on YouTube is not even the money. It's the fact that I can immediately do the show, and it's like already uploaded, already here. It's like, boom, done. That's it. No work. I don't have to like upload. I don't have to wait for that. And less stress. Trust me. So cheers, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking needed that. I really did. My stomach feels a lot better. Woo! You know, that's what I should have done last week. I should have had a beer just to kind of calm my shit. So for those of you guys who are watching first time, if you got any questions for me, if you'd like to know anything about the show, if you'd like to know anything about Walker's K, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. I like conversation. Yeah. Now, because there are viewers here, because of Walker's K, we are going to play their number one hit, ladies and gentlemen, and I was cool enough to get the song. Actually, I asked Gary a few weeks back, and I was like, you know, Gary, do you mind if I play the track on my show? and he was like, absolutely, didn't even argue with me. So he was very awesome enough to let me have the song, and I do appreciate that, Gary, very much. And I was able to get another song from him, which is one that has been completely, like, it hasn't even been released yet. I don't know if I should play that one tonight, but I will definitely play Tell Me, which is the #1 song right now in South Africa. At least I assume it's still #1. I didn't check it, but if I'm wrong, let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab myself another beer. I'll probably go take a shit. I'm kidding. No, I feel better. But actually, if you guys want any of these products, if you guys like what you see, if you want a Drinkin Yakkin baby bottle, this is for motherfuckers that can't take a joke, right? There's a lot of them out there. That's for them. So if you guys like Gary, you can take a joke. So we also have other merchandise as well, and you can order it from Bottle Decor, or you can actually order it directly from me as well. Just shoot me an email, and I will hook you up with whatever item you like. You can actually get one of these pint glasses, or you can get one of these as well. I haven't actually done that in a long time, so might as well do it now. Why not? Oh, you can also get wine glasses too, and you can get these little shirts. See? If you want to cover up your beer, you know, because I don't like showing labels, because why should I? They're not paying for it. They don't pay for advertising. Fuck them. But here are a couple of cups that don't have anything on them. So start off like that, and then you can get them like that. So, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we're going to play for you. Oh, there's the banner ad right there. Walker's K. We're going to play the song. It's called Tell Me. And I'm going to make sure that I kill the microphone properly this time, because last time I did not. And hopefully, we don't lose you guys, because the last time I did this here on YouTube, for some weird, unbeknownst reason, I lost connection. So because I've got a few people here that are fans of Walker's K, you guys are about to hear their song called Tell Me, and you're about to hear that right now, right here, on Drinkin Yakkin. My name is Del, and you're watching Drinkin Yakkin. Here's Walker's K, and Tell Me. Enjoy.
I get this feeling when I look into your eyes. Please tell me what's on your mind. Is it something that reverses your lifetime? Please tell me, 'cause I'm not blind. What you gonna say when you turn around and you walk away? Is it something you can't do, 'cause you know that you can stay? Tell me where you wanna go when I see you leaving, then I will know. Whoa. There's a secret that I know is in your mind. Please tell me that it's not lies. When I see you, I can tell that you're not fine. Please help me, 'cause I'm not blind. Tell me what you're gonna say when you turn around and you walk away. Is it something you can't do, 'cause you know that you can stay? Tell me where you wanna go when I see you leaving, then I will know. Whoa. cause you know that you can't stay. Tell me where you wanna go when I see you leaving, then I will know. Tell me what you're gonna say when you leave me now, my baby. Tell me what you're gonna do when you slip away. You tell me that you'd always be true. Tell me all the lies you have so I won't believe you so bad. Tell me all the things you say to blow my mind when you slip away. Whoa.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Flash Lowlight.
And I'm Nick Nikon.
And we are the Puppet-Razzi.
If you are looking for great entertainment for your special event, then Puppet-Razzi is the most amazing show that you will ever encounter in your life.
Yeah, we are an adult puppeteer show that is sure to bring down the house, your house, with great humor, banter, jokes, and interviews with your very special guests.
And hardcore reporting of your event that will mystify you, surprise you, and even make you roll in the aisles.
Let our professional sound, lighting, staging, and puppeteering skills amaze you and your clientele with the absolute best entertainment that you deserve.
For more information on booking Puppet-Razzi or to see a video demo of our show, please go to facebook.com/Puppet-Razzi. Or email us directly at puppetrazzi@hotmail.com. That's puppetrazzi@hotmail.com.
Hey, that was pretty good there, buddy.
I was happy with that.
Hey, let's go for a beer or something to celebrate.
Well, maybe some mild mint tea.
Okay, all right.
I need to calm down a little.
Beautiful.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Yes, my name is Dale, and you watching Drinkin Yakkin. I figured I'd get my Das Boot. Thank you again to Shannon for leaving all that beer behind. It's thanks to her that I've got a ton of beer. Yes, I poured it a little too quickly, but there's nothing wrong with head. There is absolutely nothing wrong with head. Head is a awesome thing, but I figured I'd grab my little mini Das Boot. And so y'all know exactly what I normally drink out of, which I do. So cheers to you, you bastards. Oh, here we go. I'm going to get a mustache. Beer's helping. It definitely helps. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. Now you got a fucking taste of what the fuck I do here. So, yeah. I'm a little sad because, you know, I hadn't seen my lady for almost 2 months, and we were both sort of in quarantine for a while. I was quarantined for about 3 weeks, and then she was also quarantined for 2 weeks. We were both on the front lines, if you will, and we were, you know, working in, you know, 2 different jobs that required us to communicate with people and deal with people on a daily basis, which is weird because my job, I normally don't deal with people. Like normally throughout, you know, existence before this whole fucking beer virus kicked in, I was washing cars. And I would just go into work at night. I would start at like 11 o'clock at night. I'd go in. I would, you know, look at the book that they had everything written in. I'd go grab the vehicles, wash the vehicles, and then I'd be done. I wouldn't have to deal with a single human. And what happened was they called me up one day and they said, well, we are canceling the car wash due to the beer virus. I call it beer virus. Yes. And because of the beer virus, they said that they didn't have any available work for me when it came to car washing. So what happened was I called one of the buildings that I do work for as a valet as well, and I called him up and I said, well, do you guys have any openings? And he says, well, we're sort of changing the valet. We're going to do something a little bit different with that. I'm like, okay, what exactly is going to happen? I'd be more than willing to come in. What happened was one of the guys, they thought had the beer virus, so they sent the guy home, and then they asked me to come in to cover for him. So I said, okay, cool, no problem. So I was working solid for a month, and the duties of the valet had become different, obviously due to the virus. So I was no longer driving cars, but I was taking up packages to all the respective residents. So once that got done with, and all the people had returned from vacation and whatnot, after a month's worth, I decided, or they decided, we don't have any work for you. So, excuse me, see? I need to burp. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a nasty one. Fuck me. All right, hold on. That was a weird one. Okay, so anyway, so I was told that they had no more work for me. So that's when I was officially sent home, and that was about a month ago. I applied for CERB, and I was lucky enough to get it. And then Shannon, she was working on the front lines at a grocery store. She got really, really nervous because she was on vacation. She actually was going to be due to come off vacation. She called her boss and said, I don't feel comfortable going to work. So she didn't go to work for an extra week. And then when she went back to work, she started getting really freaked out, which I don't blame her. And I was even telling her, why don't you talk to your management, see if there's some way that you can possibly get sent home. So she applied for CERB as well, and she was lucky enough to get it, obviously, during the circumstances. So she was home for 2 weeks. I was home for 3 weeks. We finally got together, and we did a few shows while she was here the past week, and I was so happy to have her on the show, and now I'm by myself. It's just not the same. Okay. No one wants to play with me. All right, here we go. Let's read up some comments here. And Eric says, head in the boot. Boot in the head. Yes. Das Boot. Mini Das Boot. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these puppies, but I love drinking out of this thing. And you should never drink it like this because you'll get splashed in the face once it hits the boot. For those of you that don't know, I'll show you later. Justin says, hi, Del. Yes, I am a new listener to your show here on YouTube. I used to listen to you on realityradio101.com. I am following the band Walkers K, and they mentioned you this past week on some interview. That's awesome. And I actually sent a text to Gary thanking him for mentioning me. I really appreciate that. Did he mention Drinkin Yakkin, or did he mention DFH Studios? I'm curious to know what he mentioned. And then Larry says, nice song, nice show, nice beer, bad haircut, WC rules. I think you mean Walkers K. So yes, Walkers K rules indeed. Thank you for all of that. Yes, Larry, thank you. These are all new viewers, guys. I love it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be highly appreciated. And if you do subscribe, hopefully you keep watching all the time. I'm here Tuesday nights and Saturday nights, 9 p.m. And yes, I always start on time, except tonight I was on the shitter. So that's why I didn't start on time tonight. So Larry also says, are you wearing shorts? Do you shave your legs? What the fuck? Yes, I am wearing shorts because I got a fat belly. I don't want to be naked. I don't want to traumatize you guys. Hold on, I actually got a text from Gary. Oh yes, he says thanks because I played the song. So I hope you guys like Walkers K. I love Walkers K. Great songs, great band, and these guys are fucking great. And I do thank Gary for sharing the information with you guys. I really appreciate the fact that you guys are watching the show. That's amazing. We did an interview I think it was a few years back. I did an interview with Walkers K, and this was when I was doing the Del Morgado show Unleashed. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. I'm sure you'll get a good laugh or two. They were, again, they wanted it to be sort of a serious interview, and I have a very difficult time doing serious interviews, but came out pretty good. I really like the way it came out, and it was fun, and that's the important part. So, Larry says, they mentioned you, Del Morgado, and they said something about this show. Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. And he also says, holy shit, is that your gut? Salads, man, salads. I do have salads every now and then. You know what it is? I've been home. That's the problem. And I do have a high metabolism when I am being active, and because I haven't been active in since this whole fucking pandemic kicked in, that's why I'm sort of putting on a bit of gut, plus beer doesn't help. It helps when it comes to upset stomach, but it doesn't help when you're trying to lose weight. My weight goes on and off. I used to be a lot heavier than this, actually. Believe it or not, I used to work for Cadbury chocolate factory for many, many years. And because I worked there for so long, yeah. And then I worked for another company, uniform company, which I'll never talk about them. I worked for a uniform company for years, and I lost probably about, oh my God, at least 30 pounds, if not more. And then I was off work for 3 years, and I was doing Uber and things like that. And then after that, I started working, doing car washing. And car washing, it's pretty physical. So because I haven't been working for a while. Yeah. But I do eat salads now and then. You should see my salads. My salads are big motherfuckers, yes. I make them big motherfucking salads, yes. Like, it's a giant bowl, and in that bowl, there's a shitload of lettuce, and then I put, like all kinds of meats and stuff, and I put cheese, I put some eggs in that motherfucker, and I put some tuna in there, too. Yes! Oh, it's some fabulous shit. Yes, oh my God, it's so good. So, there you go. Actually, here, let me, because I got some new viewers here, let's have a little bit of fun. I'll show you guys a couple of quick videos I did. And those are ones that I've done on TikTok, which I have a TikTok channel. That's right. Well, Drinkin Yakkin has a TikTok So here you go, guys. I'm going to show you guys some of my impersonations. Oh, fuck. I got rid of Eddie. You guys probably would have liked that Eddie Murphy one. Here's one of my impersonations. Enjoy.
Drinkin and yakkin. Hooah! My favorite pastime. I'm giving you pearls here, kid. Hooah! Drinkin and yakkin. My favorite pastime.
Alright, here's another one for you. Here's another one for you guys.
Hello there. I've noticed that a lot of people like to stare at the camera on TikTok, so I decided to do it on the shitter.
Arnold, yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you. Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's unbelievable. Everybody always hears and they say, how the hell can you do the voice? I don't know. I just do it. What the fuck? Get down. Get to the chop. I don't care. Just go wherever the fuck you want. You can go around in circles. It doesn't matter. As long as you go to the gym. And you pump up the iron. Yes. There you go. Here's one more. I got a few of them. This is actually my my most popular one on TikTok, so.
Listen to me. Hear me now, understand me later. You have to go check out DFH Studios. That's right, youtube.com/DFH Studios. Come on, do it!
Come on, do it! You bastards. See, that's why I put them up there, because I like doing these stupid little videos. Alright, two more. I'll show you real quick. These are quick. The good thing about these is they're 10-second videos. They're real quick. So here we go. Check it out. This one's actually my number 2 video on TikTok. It did very, very well. The eyebrow at the end kind of upsets me because I use this app called Impressions app, and for some weird reason the eyebrow just it does nothing for me. It really does nothing for me. But here it is. Check it out.
I am the jabroni beating, pie eating, trail blazing, eyebrow raising, all around smack it down, people's champ, The Rock!
Now you can't do The Rock without having his tagline, so here's the tagline.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, they really fucked up on the eyebrow, man. Mind you, that part where I lift my head and I'm like, la 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 la, it just looks so weird, man. So weird. Mike, we have a Mike here. He says, you are fucking hilarious. What a talent. New listener here. Thanks to Walker's K. Thank you, Walker's K. You know what? Because I got so many Walker's K fans here, I may actually play another song from them. This is actually one that is unreleased. I don't know if Gary would want me to. He let me the other night, so I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with it. It'd be kind of cool if Gary was watching, because then he would know, how much love he's getting here. I can't believe all you guys. This is great, man. I got, so far we've had Grant, Helga. We also had Jason, and we also had Justin, and Larry, and Mike. So there you go, man. Fuck, Walker's K. Thank you so much for spreading the word like a pair of legs. Y'all, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what? That's the sound it makes, because, I know a couple of pair of legs that haven't been opened in years. Anyways, alright. So, I am thinking I might play another one for you guys. Do I still have viewers? Oh, yeah, I do. Feel free to like and subscribe, guys. Very, very highly appreciated. The one thing I actually wanted to mention was I've noticed the past few days there's a lot of friends of mine that have been doing a lot of live videos as of late. I'm very happy about that, actually. I'm happy, but I'm also like wishing that they would join in for Drinkin and Yakkin, because that's sort of the point of the show. I had made this announcement since the beginning, and this is sort of what I've been doing for a while now. And I also got Amanda Thomas to join in. She's now doing her own show on Sunday nights at 10. Oh boy, sorry. Excuse me. the whole concept of the show was to get people involved. I kept on saying, and I still do say, if you think you can do a better job than me, chances are you probably can. And if you want to, you can. You can join up and you can become a part of Drinkin Yakkin. You can host your own Drinkin Yakkin show and do it whenever you want, whatever time frame you want, obviously as long as it doesn't conflict with mine. Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin is usually where I have the platform for a bunch of people. I did have 2 other people that were supposed to join in and they never got around to it. One of them was almost there, almost joining in, and then she kind of changed her mind. So I basically ask you to do 3 shows on your own personal page on Facebook or wherever you want to do live. If you're comfortable with Twitch, you can do it on Twitch, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it even here on YouTube. So what I ask is you guys do 3 shows on your own personal page, and then once you've done those 3 shows, you could become a moderator on Facebook and you could do your own show any time of the week that you desire, and that's pretty much what I've been asking from a bunch of people. Amanda has actually she started in the new year, right as the new year was kicking in. She started in January, and she's been doing her show every single week ever since, and I love it. I love it. I'm so happy, and Amanda, you're getting better and better every single week, and I'm telling you, I've been saying that since you started, and it's great to see you come a long way. And the interesting part about Amanda was, Amanda, if you're still watching, you can either agree or disagree, but I think I'm right. She's a very shy lady, not really one for doing live broadcasts, and for her to come as far as she has, I'm very, very happy and very proud of her for doing it. Plus, she's one of the few people I know that have the fucking balls to do it. But now, I've seen a whole bunch of friends of mine on Facebook. I got 2 people I know who did a live here on YouTube. There's one of them right now is actually doing a live video as well. So it's cool to see, a bunch of my friends are actually doing this live thing. Like, it's great. Like, I love the fact that, people are getting into this stuff, which is great. I want to see that. I love the idea of having friends that can do their own shows. I would love to have them join Drinkin Yakkin. I've actually had 3 people ask me to do a simultaneous podcast with them. I've had 3 people ask me that. And obviously I'm focusing on Drinkin Yakkin, and when the work thing kicks in, it's very difficult for me to get out there. But what I am trying to do is trying to get people to become a part of the show somehow, and I'm still working on that. I don't want to use Streamlabs or StreamYards, whatever the hell it's called. I don't want to use any of those crap, because I want to somehow embed it into the show and have something set up right here, so that it's not like a YouTube thing, or it's not the other one. I forget what it's called right now. Help me out. You guys know what I'm talking about. I think the Zoom. So Zoom. Let's go back to my... But I don't want that. I want to have it set up through this so that I can go through OBS and I can set it up my way, because I like having it set up a certain way. And I'm very stickler about that. So I don't want to do that yet until I've perfected it. We are literally that close. And then we sort of got distracted and we didn't focus on it and we didn't do it. Still working on it though. So anywho. Alright. Eric says, do it. I'm working on it. Come on. Fuck off. Amanda says, thank you. And Amanda also says, yes, I am very shy. But you have come a long way, darling. You definitely have, and I think it's thanks to the show. And actually, there was a point in time there when this pandemic first kicked in. Mentally, I wasn't really willing to do a show because I didn't really feel creative, if you will. And I kind of sort of took a little break for about 2 weeks. And thank you, Amanda, for being there for me for those 2 weeks, because you kept me inspired and you kept me going. So I definitely want more people to chime in. I've already got, like I said, I got 2 people who said they were going to come on board, and they still haven't come on board. I think it's because they're trying to figure out the days that they want to do the shows, and that's what I want. That's what I ask for, is that people do shows consistently. So if you decide to go with, Monday at 4, every week you do Monday at 4. This way people become used to you, they become familiar with you, and you become consistent. And that is the idea, is to become consistent. I don't care how you film it. You can film it on your phone, you can film it, you can actually get it filmed this way. Usually what I do is I'll take the videos and I will edit them myself, and it'll look just like what you see here, and I will add the banner ads and the whole 9 yards. So you guys don't even have to worry about that shit. I'll take care of it, and then I post it here on YouTube. Okay, so I said all I had to say there. And then Mike says, you are funny as hell, ugly but funny. Only kidding. Are you farting? I can smell it from here. I haven't let one rip yet, but believe me, when I do, yes, you will smell it. My farts are worse than this fucking beer virus, man. My farts will travel, yo. Like, I'm telling you, the people upstairs have had to clear the premises because of it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for saying I'm funny. I know I'm funny looking, but, you know, I can't do anything about that. You know, what I can do is say that God has a sense of humor when he made me. You know what I'm saying? So. Anywho, alright, I actually talked about it, and I'm going to play it for you guys. And I'm glad that Mike reminded me that I do have Walker's K fans here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a little backstory on this song. I asked Gary to play this song because I really, really, really like this song. This song has never been released, though. So, the only people that have possession of this song is myself and Gary. And Mike Swain, because Mike Swain is the guy who recorded it. I assume that this was a jam session, and they recorded it, and this is a song, again, that has never been released. So I was hanging out with Gary back in the day, like every single week I hung out with the man, and he was awesome enough to hook me up with this tune. I put it on my playlist, and I've heard this song countless amount of times. I can't even count how many fucking times I've heard this song. I love this song. This is my favorite track from Walker's K, and I keep busting his balls pretty much on a weekly basis to release this song. Because I would love to hear this one fully mastered and fully done, and you guys are going to be able to hear this right now. I've played this song before. I love this song. Undoubtedly the best song from Walker's K, at least in my personal opinion. I do love all their tracks. They're awesome. Great band, and I really, really, really like this one. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play an unheard song, unless you've heard my show before. That's the only way you would have heard this one before. This song has been unreleased, and again, this is with full permission from Gary Labar, the vocalist, and he has allowed me to play this, so I'm assuming, he wouldn't have any trouble with me playing this again. Gary, if you have any problems with this, I apologize in advance. Please don't kill me. But because I do have some of your fans here, I want to play another song for them, and this is a treat, guys, because, again, like I said, this song hasn't been released yet, so you guys are hearing it right here on Drinkin and Yakkin. My name's Dell, and you're about to listen to Walker's K, and the song is called Let Me Know, right here on Drinkin and Yakkin. Cheers, you bastards. Let me know. See, I can't do that shit, man. I ain't no singer. What's up? Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Unheard song by Walker's K. Hasn't even been released, and I love that fucking song to death, man. Like, I just love everything about it. Like, it's just got fucking strong beat, a good sound, and fucking, you know, Gary. What's up, Gary, you motherfucker? You talented son of a bitch, you. Ah, you bastard. You're crazy. I know you. You're crazy, Gary. I'm here to pump you up. Come on, Gary. I want you to produce the song. Get it done. Come on, you bastard. Do it. Okay, anyway. Had my moment. Thank you. Mike says, holy shit, what a song. Nice. Yes, absolutely. Fucking great fucking tune. And I want those guys to fucking get that song going. And I would love to hear that one fully produced. But Jesus, if that was a band session, I could just imagine what it's gonna sound like when it's produced. I tell you, man, Gary is a talented son of a bitch, and he's had that band going on for over a year now. And those guys have been working their asses off, and they've been producing nothing but fucking awesome tunes. And Walker's K, thank you so much, guys, for mentioning that I existed. Much appreciated, and I really appreciate everybody watching tonight. It's been fucking awesome, and I love the fact that you guys are all tuning in. And please like and subscribe. If you like what you see, feel free to spread the news. Tell people that you know about this show. And believe me, the more people we get going, the better. So I've actually, there's been a rumor. Well, it's sort of a rumor because Gary and I haven't really figured it out yet. But as far as I know, he was thinking of putting me back on Reality Radio 101 during this time slot, and it would be my show that you hear right now, and it would be live on the air. So he was mentioning he was going to do that. So I think we still have to work that all out and figure out how we're going to work all this out. But if that were to happen, that would be fucking incredible. To be back on realityradio101.com would be fucking cool. And I was with there, like I said, for 5 years. My anniversary was actually 2 days ago. So if I was still with Reality Radio, it would have been 7 years that I would have been with them. But it was 2 years ago since I've been on Reality Radio 101. So, yeah. And the Del Morgado show was pretty popular back in the day. We had a lot of people who used to tune in. Obviously, because I disappeared and I started doing this stuff, obviously a lot of people from Reality Radio 101 don't know that I'm here now. So, for those of you who are interested and you do like what you see, let me pop this up actually right now before I forget. Actually, I never forget to pop this up. But here are the details. If you guys ever want to find me, if you guys ever want to look up Drinkin Yakkin, there's the way to go. You can go to Facebook, you can go to Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Patreon. Patreon is actually where I had the, it was one of the tiers that if you were to sign up with Patreon, that was, I think it was $20 a month, that would be the what gave you your own show. If you guys like what you see and you think you could do better, contact me. And my email address is dfhstudios@hotmail.com. And you guys can, if you guys have any suggestions, comments, if you want to make fun of my weight, if you want to make fun of my ugly face, if you want to say that I don't have a decent fucking hair growth, if you think that my ears are funny, if you think that my cock is too big, shoot me an email right there at dfhstudios@hotmail.com. And also, if you guys want, if you want to donate to the show, if you like what you see, don't bother going to Patreon. The best way to go is to shoot me a PayPal. If you guys like my show, feel free to donate to DFH Studios through PayPal. You can go to dfhstudios@hotmail.com right there, and you can shoot me a little donation, and that would go directly to DFH Studios. We are in the process of trying to get a brand new camera, which I've already spoken to a friend of mine, and that is actually going to happen hopefully sooner than later. Obviously, we're still waiting for all this crap to disappear. My advice to everybody out there is to just stay safe. Be careful. Make sure that you don't touch anything, scratch your face. Don't wash your hands thoroughly. Make sure everything's all right. Make sure that you be good. Protect yourself in any way that you can, because hopefully one day we'll all get together, and that's what I'm aiming for. I would love to get together with people after all this shit is done, and just get together with people. Like, it's been so long since, we've been able to do that. And I really do miss hanging out with people. Mind you, oh my God, I was so happy that Shannon was here for a week. I really, really needed to see my lady. And I tell you, it was so much fun to have her on the show. And I really love the fact that you know, she was here. You know, I was able to give her a hug. You know, that's something that you take for granted. You know, you take for granted all that stuff. You know, just the simplest things. And you completely take it for granted because we've never had anything this stupid happen before. And it's just, yeah, I'm very happy to still be here. You know, and I'm glad that, you know, it's been about a month or so, and I'm glad that no weird shit has happened, except for obviously the stomach shit, but that has nothing to do with the beer virus. But, again, I just hope that people stay safe, because what I would like to do, and actually Shannon saw it with me this weekend. Actually, I'm glad, well, this week. She saw all the Marvel films, which I've been sort of busting her chops to watch. So we watched all 23 movies. It's 23 movies in the entire Marvel universe, if you will. We skipped through a few of them, the ones that were sort of unnecessary, and but she did finally get to the final, the cherry on top, if you will, and she really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that she was like, she loved the movies, and I was glad to be a part of it. But after we were done the Marvel-thon, we decided to watch The Room with Tommy Wiseau. I don't know if you guys out there have ever seen that movie. It is the best, worst movie of all time. And I shit you not when I say that. It is the worst, best movie ever made. And she, here's the funny thing, is she was sort of like, she wanted to see it. She really wanted to see it. But I told her, I said, you know what, Shannon, in all honesty, I think you'll appreciate the fact that I'm interrupting this movie. Because the movie is horrible. It's horrible. And I've already mentioned this before on a previous show when I did the review. It's a bad movie. So don't expect this movie to be good in any shape or form. And it is the worst, best movie ever made. Okay? So what I would like to do is I want to get together with a bunch of people after this shit is done. And I want to have a screening and just go with it. You know? Because if you guys have heard of what this movie's all about, they've had screenings in multiple theaters around the world, and what happens is they have certain scenes in the movie that you can actually interact with the movie. For example, and I think I mentioned this before, they have a framed photograph of spoons. Okay? So every time you see that framed photograph of a spoon, you're supposed to shout out, "Spoons!" And then you throw spoons at the screen. So, whoever has the nicest TV, we will set this up. I want all of us to get together, and we all go to one designated location. Whoever's got the best TV. Surround sound is not necessary, and who doesn't mind having spoons being thrown in their house? So if you don't mind having spoons getting cleaned up after the show, or after the movie, then that's the place we want to go to. And then, hold on, let me see, what am I missing here? And then Mike says, movies? No fucking. What the fuck are you, guy? What? What the fuck was that? Eric says, The Room is a classic. There we go. That's better. What are you talking about, Mike? What? Well, let me read that again. Movies? No fucking. What the fuck are you, guy? Mike, you're confusing me, bud. You're confusing me right now. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I still have viewers. I already did all my promo stuff. It is actually getting close to time to wrap her up. Again, I'm probably just going to finish off the beer and just chill out. Actually, I do have to work on something. Sorry, Gary, it took me a while. I don't know if you're going to see this show, but I do have to work on something which I shouldn't really discuss right now. But I am going to work on that after the show. Anyways, so I got all the promotion out of the way, so I should wrap her up. I know I started a little bit early, so I'm going to go right up until the hour marker. I do have a few friends who are doing live streams right now, actually, as I speak. And I'm sitting here like, oh, thanks, guys. Like, you know, you could have watched my shit. You know, what's up? Like, why y'all doing live streams? Mind you, I'm glad that they are. It's actually kind of cool to see friends of mine doing live streams. It's a nice feeling to know that, you know, people that I know are actually doing this stuff, because why not? You know, it's something to kill the time, right? So here we go. Okay, Mike has finally replied, and he says, "You watched movies and no fucking your girlfriend? Oh, well, you know, that's between us, yo." No. We held each other. I just needed to be held. So there you go. Parents might be watching, man. And then Mike says, another Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, pretty much. And then he also says, the room is a copycat. Well, I've never really seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. I know Shannon's already given me grief about that. But yes, apparently with Rocky Horror Picture Show, it is a very interactive movie, which I didn't know that. So, but as far as I know, the room is in a league of its own. I mean, I don't even want to classify it as any type of movie because I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But Tommy Wiseau is a brilliant idiot. For those of you who've seen The Room, you'll know what I'm talking about. But The Room is fucked up. Like, it's just such a bad fucking... It's so bad, it's brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? It's like... Because this guy, he thought he was producing an Oscar-winning movie. You know? And meanwhile, you watch the movie and you're like, geez, this guy's got a thing for belly buttons, man. Because he fucked the shit out of that belly button, bro. Eric, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, those love scenes were so fucking bad. Actually, the best part about the love scenes is when you see a shot of water, because he's got that in the decor, you yell out, water! That's the best part. And, you know, and you're supposed to, like, clap along with the bad song, too. That's the other thing, so. Oh my god, the soundtrack was, oh, that was good. Fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen. I drank a little too quick. Yeah. Ruined my beautiful shirt. Which, by the way, this is a one of a kind. In case you guys want one, I unfortunately don't have these ready yet. But we are going to be talking with Bottle Decor, and we're going to see if we can get some t-shirts worked out. Again, this is just a prototype. But I'm glad that I got it. So thank you, Bottle Decor and Wineworks, for hooking me up. I don't even know if she's open now. Like, I have no idea what's going on. And also my friends that have shops that have you've seen advertised here, I don't even know if they're open. Actually, B&K Collectibles is. They are open, but it's for curbside pickup only, as far as I know. I don't know if I don't know if the other guys are open. I should find out. But yeah. Anyways, Eric says, I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. No, actually, you did that wrong, Eric. I did not hit her. That is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Actually, I saw the other one there, Disaster Artist, and that's why I saw the movie The Room. I didn't even know that The Room existed until I saw that movie, so, yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. But I do like that movie. I don't know why, but I do. I like the flower shop scene. That kills me every time. And the other stuff, like, there's so many bad scenes in there. It's fucking phenomenal. And then when he calls her a bitch, like, I loved it. Like, they could have gone with a better actress. Like, she just... I look at her and I'm like, really? Like, all this is going on because of that chick? Like, really? Y'all, you could have casted that better, Tommy. What's up? Actually, he's done a lot of movies since. And I'm like, I'd be scared to watch all those movies. You know? Because it's like, you sort of have to, like, drop yourself down a couple of octaves. Like, I'm talking, like, mentality-wise. Your brain has to sort of, like, shut down on many different spectrums in order to watch a Tommy Wiseau movie. In order to appreciate it. Oh my god, there's so many drinking games, too. Like, every time someone says hi in the fucking movie, and bye, you know, or if they enter and leave a room, you take a shot or you take a drink every single time that happens, you can't drink that fast. You can't. You know what I mean? You're drinking and then you're, fuck. And you can't even take a breath. Like, it's unreal. Drinking games. Yes, we should do that too. That would be awesome. So, Eric says, paraphrasing too much. Paraphrasing too much typing. Okay, there we go. You're right. Yes, that is a lot of dialogue to spew out. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank every single one of you who have tuned in tonight, who have partaken, who have made comments. I hope you guys watched for more than a minute. That would have been highly appreciated. Oh, I'm seeing by the likes that... Yes, okay, thank you for all those likes. I do want to send out big thank yous to all the people who make comments. That is Grant, Helga, Eric, and then we've also got Amanda, we've got Jason, we've got Justin, we've got Larry, we've also got Mike, and I think Mike was the last one. So there you go, guys. Wow, thank you. Thank you very, very much for watching. And I do thank Walker's Cave from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I appreciate the shout out that you gave for DFH Studios and for Drinkin Yakkin. I don't know which one you did, but I really, really highly appreciate that. So thank you so much, Gary. I really, really, really appreciate that. And I do want to thank all you guys for watching, man. Wouldn't be a show without you. You know, I've done shows on my own in the past. Actually, I'm going to check something real quick. Before I leave. Just to check. Curiosity's sake. Yes. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Because I know a sneaky man who likes to, donate when my head's turned. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching the show. Again, I apologize for starting a bit late, but obviously I always make up for it, and I always make sure that I do a full hour every single week. You can tune in tomorrow night on Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin for Amanda Thomas, and of course, you should be entertained. And if not, well then, what's up? I'm kidding, Amanda, you're awesome. You can also tune in every Tuesday and Saturday right here on YouTube.com/DFH Studios, and you can check out my portion of the Drinkin and Yakkin world. Tuesday, I don't have any movies yet, but who knows, I might have a few movies lined up for Tuesday night. So if you guys want to tune back in Tuesdays at 9, sure, feel free, and hopefully I will have some movies. I do have some on the list. So, yeah, if you guys like what you see, please tune in again. What the fuck is my name? I have no idea. My name is Del, and you've been watching that right there, Drinkin and Yakkin. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know I did. Last comment. Amanda says, ha 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 ha. You're all quiet tonight, darling. What the fuck? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Excuse me. Again, my name's Del, and you've been watching Drinkin and Yakkin. Hope you tune in next time. Until then, cheers, you bastards!